My love. So it is vlog time and I'm off tomorrow, but I've gotten to the point where it makes more sense to record this on Thursday and then just drop it every Friday. Shout out to those of you who I see in my watches every week. I thank you. If you just take time to, get caught up with me every week. Honestly, y'all, we ain't got a lot to talk about. This week has been a sad week for me, and I'll talk a little bit about that later, but let's just start with the logistics around the house. Things are going okay. The teen, well, I can't put this on him because this could have been on me. A couple of days this week I've had to go and knock on the door and wake the teen up. I don't know if I'm just jumping the gun and maybe like his father, he's figured out how to get him some extra sleep in the morning, or if he was truly just not on his shit the way we were talking about when he first started. But today, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, today I was so tired. And I just told myself I have to stop. Like he not even saying, I'm saying like he's getting older, like he's been around me forever. He's a teenager. I can't keep looking at him like a baby. And real life is not far from him. And so I can't be walking and knocking on that door. No, like if you don't wake yourself up and you don't go to school, you got to deal with whatever consequence come from your dad for you not going to school or for you missing that bus. And his dad is here. His dad is here until 6:30, and he's supposed to be gone by then. So if your dad leave at 6:30 and you still at the house, that's your ass, Mr. Postman, and I have to let that be. And so this morning, I literally had to coach myself, like stay in bed, because I didn't hear nobody moving around for a minute. And I'm like, oh, I could just get up and just knock on the door, make sure he's okay. But nope. He did get up. He did get out the house on time, so everything is good. And I got to step back. Not even just with him, with my man. Period. Just in life. As a woman, I'm getting better with just like stepping back. I find myself as a woman being stressed about shit that I don't have to be stressed about. It's not my business. It's not my problem. It's not my issue. So I'm gonna step back and I'm gonna let things be. I've been having a lot of thoughts and two dreams about my former best friend. Like I told y'all before about this situation, it wasn't like we had a horrible friendship. It wasn't like nothing crazy happened. We got into some things that I was not brave enough to open my mouth about. And I feel like she was not mature enough to take enough accountability for. And I was so passive aggressive that I just pushed her away. And when she went away, I let her go. But I've been thinking a lot about her. And even if we are not destined to become friends again, if I run into her, I would love to just look her in her face and say, I take responsibility for the hand I had, and then just like express myself. But I don't know if that'll ever happen. I won't say I don't think that'll ever happen. I don't know if that'll ever happen, and that's not really top of mind. But because she's kind of found her way into my thought process, and I don't think anything happens by coincidence, I just kind of putting it out there and just planting the seed, letting it do what it do. I feel like logistically that might be it. I've been handling my stuff with crochet. Got all of my I had some orders last week. I got those done. Me and Gucci, our anniversary is coming up. We have been together for 6 years as of next Sunday. So 420, which happens to also be Easter, oddly. The world is just playing in our face. But anyways, 420 is our anniversary. We've been together for 6 years. It is insane to think that I've been with this person for 6 years. It's insane to think that I've lived in this apartment for 5. Like, real 6 or 5, whatever. It's crazy. To just think about how quick time flies and like what's going on with time. I feel like logistically that's it. I've been doing my shit with my crochet, really been having a good time with that. The more that I create stuff, the more I realize like I really don't want to create stuff for everybody. And now that like friends and family see me every day with my crochet stuff on, they're like, "Ooh, girl, make this for me. Ooh, girl, can I get one of these?" And I just always let them know, like, baby, I don't mind making nothing for nobody, but this shit ain't cheap. Because a lot of times people share me screenshots from Shein. Shein want $25 for a dress that I'm actually going to put a zero behind. I want $250 for that. Because Shein printed a thin fabric dress and then created a pattern a print pattern that looks like crochet on this thin fabric. I'm about to take a ball of yarn and turn it into a dress. I want $250, but I'll cross that bridge when I get there. Honestly, I've been going out more. I'm actually going out tomorrow. That's why I'm off work. And I think at the beginning of this vlog, there was a dimness in me. And I'm seeing that light just illuminate and illuminate and illuminate. And so I'm proud of myself. I'm happy for myself. Also, another thing that I talked to y'all about in the last vlog has been fixed. Remember, I told y'all my baby was walking around here with the clean face, like nothing on his face. But I don't think that he needed to go that low for his job, because it came back a little bit, y'all, and the peach fuzz is back, and I can't get enough. But for a minute, it was a little rough, but we good. We good now. Then our anniversary next week, I'm glad, because if he was going to touch that up and go back down to the baby face, we was going to have to talk. We was going to have to talk. But let's talk about why this is a bit of a sad week for me, because I only really feel comfortable sharing this here. Even though I know he wants me to talk to him about this. Like, I know he wants me to talk to him about this. I can't. So there's a person in my past who I have had an amazing sexual relationship with. And this person ended up falling ill in the last year or so. And this person is no longer with us. When I found out that he was no longer alive, you don't know how to grieve somebody who you shouldn't feel sad about losing, right? We had a casual sexual relationship, but we were also friends. Like, we had a friendship. Like, I would never look at it and be like, oh, I just met this guy and we don't do anything but have sex. Now, we didn't do real life together. We never desired to have a relationship with each other. We've never gone on any dates. We've actually had sex with one another while we were both on dates. Well, not while we were on dates, after the date. I'm not going to tell y'all the story. It don't matter. But needless to say, me and this young man, we've explored a lot. Sexually, we've enjoyed a lot sexually. And he gave me an experience that no man who has ever tried to love me could give me. He wasn't trying to love me. He wasn't trying to appreciate me. He just literally allowed me to be myself. He was the most calm individual I have ever met in my life. And he is the first man to ever touch my body and not need any instructions. It was like my body knew him and he knew it. And knowing that he's not in this world anymore hurts. But you don't know how to grieve that, right? Like, I don't have hard love feelings for this person, so I'm not sitting around the house crying. I'm actually just like thinking of really like cool and fun times that we've had, and I think maybe just saying it here on my blog and just getting it off of my chest and letting it go will be helpful for me, because I got a partner who like to play too much, and I know him. If I try to like come to him with my true emotions, he go try to make a joke out of it. And for me, things like that are not jokes. You can joke a little bit. Like, I told a joke about it yesterday. I was just like, oh damn, you know what I mean? But I think when you are the person that's affected by the death, you are the person who wants to be in control of the jokes. And so that's another reason why I don't want to share this bit of grief with my partner, because I feel like his joke's gonna go too far and he don't know how to stop. Like, I always tell him, this is the line. This is where he takes it every time. And I just be at the line. I be at the line having a really great time, but he always takes it too far. And so I'm just like, nah. But I love that he's such a sweetheart, that he did offer me the same love and grace that I offered him when the mother of his child died. Even though it's a whole different relationship, right? Like, this is the mother of his child. For me, this is just somebody who I had a really, great and extensive sexual relationship with. Rest in peace to that man. And we're going to move on. That's really all I needed. Like, I needed to speak about it, and I need to speak about it in a serious way. And I feel like he was going to play too much. And so, did I cry about it? Which is me like asking a question that I feel like somebody might ask. Yes, I did. I cried about it yesterday in the shower. And then I was just like, okay, bitch, we gotta walk this off. We cannot be sad about somebody else, and we got a whole family. that's that. You just don't know how short life is, man. Keep living your life. Keep loving your life. This week I did my hair. I put a little retwist in my head, so I can look cute. I'm going to a party tomorrow called Ditch Day. Took off work. Gonna go ahead and go to this day party. It's from noon to 5. It's great. I don't have to drive. One of my friends is gonna drop me off to the party, and then Gucci will be off work, so he'll come pick me up. Like what I got to do tomorrow as far as trying to find a way to deliver this blanket to somebody who I know personally, who still ain't paid me for my fucking work and still ain't been available for my delivery. And my thing is this. If I reach out to you, like last weekend, I reached out to him because I was doing deliveries for everybody. I was only able to do one delivery because the other 2 people didn't have the delivery. The other person, though, that I was supposed to do delivery with that wasn't available, she paid me. This young man who's supposed to be one of my friends still hasn't paid me. Your product is sitting in my house, and clearly you like it because I took pictures of it. Give me my motherfucking money. Like, I don't understand why, but whatever. This is one of the reasons why I really don't want to do work for the community. I don't mean no harm. I legitimately just want to get to the point where I'm showing up constantly, making great things for myself, and I get commissioned by celebrities. That's really what I want. That's like the highest vision for me and my job and my business. Like, I don't want to get my incorporation paperwork around my sister's name. I don't want it to be considered a family business. And the reason I say this is because nobody in the generation behind me is showing, and my family is showing any interest in this as a family business. I don't have any daughters, and I'm not looking to have any. And I haven't ruled out Gucci's family, right? Like, one of his nieces might want it. One of his little cousins might want this, and might have this. But for me, it's like right now, I'm shifting my gears as it pertains to like what I want for this crochet space for myself. And I honestly think that I am just going to move into what I've always had in my vision, which is like my own personal business, House of Hendrix, luxury resort wear. And I'm going to just kind of start to get into that. So 2026 will start to see me shift into like vacation wear and just like really leaning into that and trying to get commissions from celebrities. I'm really not trying to be everybody's crochet artist. I'm not trying to be my cousin do it. Nope. Stop telling people your cousin do it, because I don't. So that's that. Other than that, y'all, everything is everything. Mentally, I am doing well. Every time I lean over, y'all, there's a little hole in my closet, and I see this bra right here. It is really fucking up my mind, but I'm gonna get back. So the consensus of this week's vlog, y'all, is really simple, and this phone is ringing, but I'm at the point of the day that I don't give a fuck about the phone ringing. But biggest things that's happening right now in my life is figuring out who I am and what I want to do with my business. I stand behind moving away from the family model and into a more individualized model, just to continue to elevate the Harley Hendrix name, and stepping back more in my personal life. Stop putting my hands on things that nobody asked me to put my hands on. Those are the 2 big rocks for this week. I love y'all. I appreciate anybody who sits and hang out with me from 10 to 15 minutes a week to just kind of get an update on my life. Thank you. I'm going to get up out of here so I can at least do a last little hour or so of work. I'm getting a new set tomorrow. So next week's vlog, you guys will see a new set. Say goodbye to our green set. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for everything that you do. Have a good week. I'll see you next week.